Have you ever wondered whether K&F budget tripods are worth the money? Well, in this video, I'm going to cover my almost 2 years of use of this K&F aluminium tripod. And I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly about this tripod. It's not sponsored in any way, by the way. This is just my experiences of using this over the past couple of years. So first, let's cover the good. First of all, obviously it's a budget tripod. The price is really excellent. I got this direct from K&F myself. Excellent value for money in terms of the price. Secondly, it's lightweight. This is the aluminium version. Absolutely, really good. It also has a detachable monopod, which you can detach. Whoops, nearly dropped it on that. And you can detach that so that you can just use one of the legs as a monopod, which is really excellent. It's also extremely sturdy. The legs are super adjustable. You've got 3 different adjustments, absolutely brilliant. So those are really good as well. The head is really flexible. It has great flexibility. So this will get, sorry, I'm near close to the Mac loop. There's some jets just flying past, just entering the Mac loop. Got distracted there. So you've got some extra height on this. It does go to a super height. I'll just lock that out again very quickly, and we'll extend this out. So as you can see, we've got great extension on the legs. It goes super tall. This one, much taller than me, but if I'm standing on a wall, a cliff, then it's got superb height. Absolutely brilliant for all kinds of scenarios. So let me put this back down again, and then we'll show you some of the other benefits before I go on to the bad and the ugly. I've shrunk it down now. One of the other things that this tripod is absolutely brilliant for is you can use it upside down, which means that your camera can get super close to the ground. So you can mount your camera on there as you would normally. If you've ever tried to use a camera upside down though, absolutely hilarious. But it's absolutely brilliant for getting macro and close-up images, or where you want the foreground bokeh to lead you into the distance. And the other one is this, which is brilliant as well. You can adjust this so that it can be horizontal, vertical. You can use all these in combination as well. So the flexibility of this tripod is absolutely excellent. And it comes with a ball head, but more about the bad and the ugly in a second. We've spoken a lot about flexibility, etc., and the adjustability of this, but one thing you sometimes lose is robustness. So this tripod is also massively robust. It's been in the sea. If you've watched my long exposure videos or anything of my waterfalls, it's been in rivers, streams, the sea, beaches, rocks, grass. And the one thing I have changed, it does come with rubber feet, but I have put these little spikes on. Absolutely brilliant. Takes a bit of unscrewing, but these, they were £8 off Amazon. I do believe that now some of the K&F tripods are coming with these by default as well as the little rubber pads. Okay, let's now talk about the bad, and then we'll get on to the ugly. So let's talk about some of the bad aspects of this. The first one, I think, is the ball head. The ball head is its weak link. This lever is a pain. In certain positions, you can see it hits the plate. So you can find yourself on location, you could have your plate at a certain angle, but then you can't actually lock the head in place. You have to readjust the entire tripod to get this rotated so it's out of the way of the lever. That is a pain when you're on location. And 90% of the time is fine, but that is its weak link. It is Swiss Arca plate, so that's fine, but it's just a little bit lightweight. When I put my 100 to 400 telephoto lens, even with the lens bracket, it still has a little bit of drag. So this is its weak link. This is the bad thing about this lens. Now let's talk about what is ugly about it. Okay, so the ugly, you may be asking, what are these? So there's 2 things. So one of the legs fell out when I first got it. I undid this and the entire leg just fell out. I tightened it up, the leg continued to fall out. I sent a message to K&F because I'd bought it directly, and to be fair, they responded within an hour or 2, but by which time I'd already fixed it. I'd taken the assembly apart and just put a little bit of super glue. So that just questioned my quality control at the time of purchase, but I fixed it. It's never gone wrong again since. Absolutely solid as a rock now, but shouldn't have happened in the first place. It's the second, and this is the one that is now making me consider getting either a new ball head or a new tripod. So I'm going to be doing some research over the next few weeks as to new tripods, and I'll come on to whether K&F are going to be in the shortlist. But it's this here. This knob releases this, which is supposed to be just your rotating. Well, A, it's not very smooth, but actually if it comes off and your camera's, it comes off. If you have got your camera and a 100 to 400 mil lens on that with the weight associated with that, just a quarter turn and it's off. So the other week I was, like you are, in Snowdonia, and this fell off with my camera and rolled down the hill. Fortunately, it just landed on some thick grass. But if it had hit a rock, my lens, camera, goodness knows what would have been damaged. So now this ball head and all the tripod, I'm going to be doing some serious research. Do I just change the ball head? Do I get a brand new tripod? And to conclude, this is actually a really great budget tripod if you can cope with the ball head, or if you get a different ball head. What I'll do is K&F are going to be in my shortlist for a new tripod, and I'll keep you posted. So please remember to subscribe and like the video if you found this useful in any way. I think it's pretty obvious it wasn't sponsored by K&F. This is an honest, almost 2-year review of this tripod after a lot of use, and it has had a lot of use. And I will keep you posted, so remember those notifications as well on future videos on which route I take when I get a new tripod and or ball head. And thank you very much for watching. I really hope this has been useful. Don't exclude this from your list if you are looking for tripods, because pound for pound it's absolutely excellent, but definitely shop around.